Hi everyone. Yesterday we have seen uh, cypress hooks, right? So yesterday we have seen cypress hooks concept. Okay. So this is the continuation class. Okay. So cypress hooks, no, before each and after each. So that is the same thing we are implementing here on this test case. See here. So this is the test case we have written, and I'm trying to execute the same test case. Execute it. See, when I'm working with this application, one of the challenges this is not clicking on this. So I need to click on this. So I have captured the correct element, but I'm not able to click on this laptops. So it is giving the click is not happening, but it contains laptop. So everything is visible. So we'll see why it is not clicking. See, this is the capture. We capture element correct, four elements, and that contains laptop. So this is the correct element. It is matching, identifying. So I'm trying to click. I have used click forcefully I'm clicking, as well as with coordinates I'm clicking, but the click is not happening. See, it is giving save it or click failed because this element is detached from the DOM. So Cypress required elements to be attached in the DOM to interact with them. See, so dot click, no, so I'm not able to do dot click. See, somewhere the Cypress has detached from the DOM. DOM is document object model. So okay, see, this element is detached from the DOM, so we need to attach it, and we need to check whether it is attached or not, whether it is visible in the continuation process or not. And then if it is detached, we need to attach it and we need to click it. Okay. So we will try to we will try to complete this scenario. Yeah, so like yesterday, right? We tried while executing, but only half of the half of the text is executing here, and it is jumping as we observed no, yesterday. When you take the yesterday's class, no, and when you try to execute it, no. So when we try to execute, when it is placing the username or email in the username field, only half text. See, this is the scenario. This also will fix it. So this is also we will fix now. See why it is happening like this. But I have used correctly only. See, first I used the click. I'm clearing, and again I'm entering the data. So without click, this also I have checked. This also, but sometimes it is working, sometimes it is not working. So for that, see now it has worked. I can see it is inconsistent when it is entering to the email in the username field. So that also we will fix and we'll see. It is inconsistent, right? So for that, no. So this is the like Cypress issue only. So we can write in different way the script. Okay, what I'm checking, no, copy this one, but after login, no, after login screen, click on this element, no. So wait for some element, login to button, dot should be visible. So after visible only, try to click on it. B dot visible. We will add for for each element. We will add one validation. Okay. Now, so login username. No, sometimes we need to clear it. This field is enabled or not. Whether it has some temp text or not. So we need to clear it. Or I'll click on this before entering to the element. I'll click on this one. I'll click on it. Okay. After clicking this one, I'm typing the uh, email ID. Then here also we can validate it. Dot should. So whether whatever we entered, no. So once we enter, no, that then we can validate that inbox, right? That is the input box. You can validate that input have that value. You should have value, right? After entering this text, no. So this is so before entering, we are entering the text or nothing but email. So after once it is entered into the input box, no, or text box. So whatever the element contains now, the text box is the value. So I'm validating this value. It should have value. This one. Now see. We will try this one. It should work. It should work now. I'm trying to execute for the second time. Yeah, it will work now. So this is the way we can handle. So before entering the text, right, the email value, just click on the input box, then enter it. I'm validating here only. Okay. Now, second scenario, when we are handling this one, it is telling that it has detached from the DOM. So it is telling that so this element is because this element is detached from the DOM. So this can be, we can use this one when the element is hidden, when the element is detached. No, we can go with this within the same way. Okay. Now here we can do, how can we write, right? Now see this is the element. Now I'm checking for this element just to comment this one. This is the validation. So instead of contains, now what we can give dot then. So then we can use it. So dollar, it's just element. It's an object. We are creating an object. Element list underscore element. Okay. Here now we need to see cypress. I'm printing. So it is a class. Pick the class cypress class dot dom. Let's see, dom is there. No dom dot. Just check for visible. Is visible. It is visible or not. If it is visible, so it is detached now. But we are saying that we are checking that whether the element is visible or not. Dollar this element, which is that object. This is the object is visible or not. Once if it is visible, just go that cy dot wrap dollar this element. So this is the element now. So this is the element. So now we totally is identifying four elements, right? See here. See this is four elements. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going with index dot eq of 2, 0, 1, 2. Dot just click. I'm using force click. I'm asking this object, right? So this equation, this second element should be forcefully click it. Okay. Now they enable this validation. What is our validation here? Why it so what is our validation? Control slash don't comment it. So our validation is so after clicking on this laptops, no, okay, still it not clicked, right? Visible, it is giving 9. See, still it has not clicked. We will see. This is four elements equation. So it is clicking here, but it is not giving no. So still this pop-up is enabled. No, we will try to end this pop-up. We need to give some wait, no, before coming here. After login is successful, hmm, we will wait for this element. Okay. So after entering the username and the password, login is so we will wait for this element here before validating. No. So after entering the username and the password, after clicking on the button, no, so this is the button click. Huh? Then it will be in the home space. We are validating with the logout. No, just check that cy dot logout hmm, should be visible. Should be dot be dot visible. So why it is not clicking? No, here still this pop-up is enabled, right? This pop-up is, that's why this element is not identified. So before that, so again we are getting same issue. Okay. So that is the way we can handle it. Even this also didn't work out. But in this way, we can validate this test. Okay. So copy this one. So that is the problem when the username is having long text. No? So it will take some time to enter. Yes. Now it clicked. See. So detached element got clicked. So detached element got clicked. See totally how many are there? Totally 6 elements are there. Now Cypress hooks, right? What we do know, this login, no, this login to the application, this complete login to the application, no, we will put in the before block. Before, so it should execute only once, right? Before function, hmm, so this login script will execute in the will add in the before function. cy dot visit till copy here till click on the button. Hmm, button click. So what we discussed before, so before we'll execute only once before starting the before execution of the test, only once. Now log into the application. No? What we'll say here. Hmm, okay, let it be log into the explication and verify user should land in the application home screen. Okay, okay, this is the validation. See before block what I went here. No, before block. So this before block, I kept a complete test case here. Complete login script I kept in the before block. So it should execute only once, right? It will execute till here, and the test case start from the after the login. No, the test case start from it will validate the logout button, and it will say that user login successfully, and it will click on the laptops. Okay, now see. Mm. Now before is executing. Okay, the test case passed, right? You are clear, right? What we discussed about the login, what the before block will execute before before start of the before block before will execute only once before test suite means before all test cases before all it blocks. Now it contains one it block second it block. For this it will execute only once. So this is how before. If you are trying to add the logout, no, then logout you will add at the bottom here. After executing the test case, for this logout is not required. So every time it is clearing the cookies and it is launching the browser, no, every time. So logout is not required. But before and logout will execute only once. So before test suite and after test suite. Okay, this is how uh, our execution. You people understood, right? So this is very important here. So we have handled here how to detach element. We are working with the detached element. And we are clicking on it. So this is how we will use the script for and how to handle the detached element, right?